Kind Opinion Sports. I actually had made a video about Andrew Thomas. I think it was the last game where he allowed 2 sacks, and I kind of just want to give a little update on it because I know a lot of Giants fans are saying, "Hey, he's killing it right now," and there's not many people talking about it. And I said after the 2 sacks that I wasn't really too concerned because overall the physical tools are all there. I think he just has a little well, he had a little mental problem, worried about getting beat the inside because that's what happened religiously his rookie year. And he really had a problem with his hand placement. Um, and, listen, he's been playing good. I think it's really hurt just not having. I think if Shane Lemieux was in there, we'd be seeing Andrew Thomas play even better. And right now, he's been pretty good. I think he's rated around the 20th tackle in the NFL, which is, kind of right around where I thought he'd be, but he's doing it a weird way. He's doing it just because his run blocking is a little low, his grade. So I believe he's eighth in the NFL in pass blocking, like win rate or however they do it. Uh, that's high. I did not think he would be that high right off the bat, second year, especially with all the problems that he's had with his punch, and he still comes in a little sideways. Uh, it's still just it's not nice looking. But what I've noticed he does is like he will punch, it's not good, and then he will reset his punch and just keep punching until he gets good location, and that seems to have helped. Um, and listen, right now he's playing well. It's amazing. He's had 3 different left guards just this season. Um, I thought he really kind of struggled a little bit in that Washington game, and I think Chase Young beat him on a few reps there. But I mean, it's Chase Young. You're gonna get beat. But listen, no sacks allowed. Um, and if you go back to his first 4 games last year, I think to this point, his first 4 games, he had like 3 sacks allowed. He's cut his pressures in half. Just so, listen, I know he's not what was that? Tyron Smith, the left tackle for the Cowboys. That was like my what I really, really, really was wishing for. He's not that. He didn't struggle rookie year to come out to just be the best left tackle in the NFL. That didn't happen, but he's right around that middling, top 10, 15 tackle in the NFL. And listen, that'll work. It's really made um, an impression on me. And because, I was confident even with all the bad play last year from Andrew Thomas, but watching him 2 sacks in preseason was just like, man. And it's just like a mental thing. It's like this can't be happening. I was so confident even through the struggles and all off season, and just that preseason game just did not sit well for me. But props to Andrew Thomas, man, for pushing through, finding his way, and I don't know what they're doing. Like, I don't know what Rob Sale or any of these people are doing, but they're doing an amazing job. Amazing job with these guys. Their run blocking just isn't great because, well, you got backup centers and practice squad guys playing left guard, and Nick Gates snapped his leg. Hopefully, I heard he's on a 6th surgery. Hopefully, he can get back. I hope it's not like an Alex Smith situation. Hopefully, he can get back next year, even if it takes him, a couple months in the season. Um, we need him. He's the heart and soul of our offensive line, and he's made an impression on me. You gotta love them undrafted guys, man. They just they just let it all out. Um, Billy Price has not looked good. Not looked good. I thought he'd play a little bit better than where he has, but he's played well enough. Well, he's played to the point to where Daniel Jones is still balling out pretty good, so he's not killing the team. So I'm not gonna sit here and cry about it. But overall, thought Nate Soldiers really started to turn it around. Not hearing the complaining about Matt Parrott so much anymore in especially the last game. Props to Nate Soldier, a whole year off, and he even admitted basically he wasn't working out. I mean, he does look small, but props to him to come in and just put in the work. And I don't know if this is last year or not, but my opinion towards him has completely changed. He has a bad rep here and there, but who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? And he's faced a couple of really good, pass rushers this year. and not to say he's held his own. I think he's played better so far this year than he did the first year we brought him in and paid him all that money. And he didn't leave all that money on the hook. He could have said, "Just cut me," like Zeitler did. He could have just said, "Just cut me," and we would have had to pay a ton of money out to him. But he didn't. He restructured. Now he's no money on the books next year. So props to him. Listen, he's a stand-up guy. He's a stand-up guy. I wish more players were like that. But anyways, if I run out of time, just if I just cut off suddenly, it's because I ran out of memory on my phone. It's an old one, but I just wanted to get something out there on Andrew Thomas because the last time I talked about him, I wasn't like, "Oh no, he's a bust." I said, "Listen, he's good. The size is there. He's a long dude. It's just he needs to get past this mentally, and he needs to work on his punch." That was all I needed. So, and I feel the same way about Matt Pear. Matt Pear obviously has a couple more things to clean up. I think he's still going to be okay too. So I really want to talk about some of the secondary players. It's interesting what's going on with Xavier McKinney. Came out in Denver and had a couple nice like pass breakups, played well, and then since then has kind of just went. But it's interesting the way the Giants are using him. They're kind of like trying to progress him, maybe to the point where like when Logan Ryan heads out, they take his role, which is surprising to me. Every time I start making a video, man, like just cars with no exhaust start bombing around. It's ridiculous. But yeah, I have a video out on Xavier McKinney and Darnay Holmes. I'm thinking on one of them, and we'll see what's going on. Bizarre. I knew Darnay Holmes snaps was gonna get cut down, but to see him at like 6% or something of the snaps, and just like actually not even. I think it was like 6 snaps last game. So he's basically been taken out of the game. I mean, he's basically been benched. So weird stuff. Anyways, that's it for me. I wanted to keep it under 5 minutes, but blah 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 blah. Anyways, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and peace.